Your kids could get free or low-cost health coverage from Medicaid or CHIP. Even if you've applied before, they may be eligible now. Kids up to age 19 are covered for checkups, vaccines, dentist visits, hospital care, and more. And if they already have Medicaid or CHIP, remember to renew every year. Visit insurekidsnow.gov or call 877-KIDS-NOW. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Welcome in, everyone, to another deep dive with us.
Excited to be here.
Today, we're diving into Thanksgiving 2024.
Ah, yes.
Its history, traditions, you know, how it's evolving.
Yeah.
We're working with this article called Thanksgiving 2024, a celebration of gratitude and togetherness.
That's lovely.
And there are some really interesting things in here.
Okay.
For instance, did you know that the first Thanksgiving feast wasn't just like a one-day thing? It lasted 3 whole days.
3 days?
Yeah, can you imagine?
Wow. They really knew how to party back then.
I know, right?
But you know what's really interesting to me is that that first Thanksgiving back in 1621, it wasn't just about, like, the food. You know, it was really symbolic of this coming together of the Pilgrims and the Wampanoag.
Yeah, and the article really highlights the Wampanoag's role.
Absolutely.
They shared their farming knowledge. They helped the Pilgrims adapt to this new environment.
Yeah, I mean, without them, there wouldn't have even been a harvest to celebrate, let alone a Thanksgiving feast.
Exactly.
It's amazing, though, how that spirit of unity and gratitude, it just echoes through the centuries. Even during the Civil War. Like, think about that time.
Oh, yeah.
President Lincoln, he saw this need for a unifying national holiday.
Oh, yeah.
And he declared Thanksgiving a national celebration.
Wow.
Talk about, like, recognizing the power of togetherness.
Right, like taking a break from all the bad stuff and being like...
Exactly.
We need something.
Yeah, we need to come together.
Yeah.
And it's incredible how a holiday that started from, like, such specific circumstances... you know, could become so central to American culture.
Right.
And then in 1941, it officially landed on the 4th Thursday in November.
Right.
Solidifying its place in our, like, you know, national calendars.
Calendars, yeah.
Have you ever noticed how Thanksgiving kind of kicks off this whole chain of events?
Oh, absolutely.
Like dominoes, leading us right into the whole holiday season.
Yeah, you're right. It's like a gateway to the holidays. You know, we go from gathering around the table with family to, like, prepping for Black Friday shopping sprees.
Oh, yeah.
And it's quite a contrast, isn't it?
It is.
Thanksgiving, with its focus on gratitude and togetherness,
followed
immediately by this, like, frenzy of Black Friday.
Exactly. And that juxtaposition is something the article talks about.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, highlighting the economic impact of Thanksgiving, particularly with Black Friday launching the holiday shopping season right after.
Speaking of shopping...
Yeah.
The article also mentions Small Business Saturday.
Oh, that's a good one.
Which is a great way to support, like, local communities and businesses instead of just, like, the big box stores. It's like a conscious choice to keep those dollars circulating closer to home.
I love that. It's like choosing to put your gratitude into action.
Yeah.
By supporting the people and businesses right in your own backyard.
Absolutely. But let's rewind for a second. Back to the Thanksgiving table itself.
Back to the food.
I mean, who doesn't love a good Thanksgiving spread?
Right.
We're talking turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes, cranberry sauce.
All the classics.
All the classics.
The article acknowledges those staples, but also points out that what makes each Thanksgiving special is the regional and, like, family variations. You know, my family, we always have this cranberry sauce recipe.
Oh, nice.
That's been passed down for generations.
Cool.
It wouldn't be Thanksgiving without it.
Right.
It's like those little personal touches that make it unique for everybody.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
That actually reminds me of something else the article mentions.
What's that?
This growing focus on making Thanksgiving more inclusive.
Yes, and this is where it gets really important to understand that while many of us are celebrating with parades and football, Thanksgiving holds a totally different meaning for a lot of Native Americans.
Right.
You know, it's really important to acknowledge that this day carries a very different weight for them.
Right.
And the article specifically mentions the National Day of Mourning.
Could you explain that a little bit for those who might not be familiar?
Of course. So the National Day of Mourning, it's a day of remembrance and protest observed by many Native Americans on Thanksgiving. It's a way to acknowledge the historical injustices that they have faced and continue to face,
stemming
from the arrival of European settlers.
Right.
It's a reminder that the traditional Thanksgiving story doesn't represent the whole picture.
Right. So it's this powerful reminder that Thanksgiving, like many historical events, has like multiple layers and perspectives.
Yeah.
And we need to engage with those like complexities in a thoughtful and respectful way.
I couldn't agree more.
And it sounds like there's a growing movement
There is.
to make Thanksgiving more inclusive.
Absolutely. And I think the article does a great job of highlighting the importance of incorporating indigenous cultures and history into our celebrations.
So it's not about erasing tradition, but like expanding it, making it more inclusive, representative of like the complexities of history.
Precisely. And it doesn't have to be like super complicated.
Yeah.
Something as simple as a land acknowledgement can make a huge difference.
Could you elaborate on what a land acknowledgement is?
Yeah. So a land acknowledgement, it's simply acknowledging the indigenous peoples who were the original stewards of the land on which we live and celebrate.
Okay.
It's a gesture of respect and recognition.
Right.
And it can be a powerful way to start a conversation about the true history of this land.
Right. So it's about shifting our perspective and fostering a deeper sense of connection to the place and the people whose history is intertwined with it.
Beautifully said.
It's a beautiful way to honor the past while also creating space for a more inclusive future.
I love that.
Yeah.
But before we dive into that, there's another fascinating aspect of Thanksgiving that the article explores.
Okay.
And it's something that's become more and more prevalent in recent years. Technology?
Oh, yes. Thanksgiving in the digital age.
Exactly.
I'm curious to hear what you think about that.
Well, think about it.
Yeah.
How many of us are snapping photos of our Thanksgiving spread for Instagram?
Oh, for sure.
Or catching up with family across the country via video chat?
I'm definitely guilty of both.
Right. It's like social media has become this digital scrapbook for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Allowing us to share our celebrations and connect with others, even from afar.
Yeah, it's true. And it's not just about like sharing, it's also about experiencing.
Exactly.
Streaming services have totally changed the game.
Oh, absolutely.
We have like endless holiday movies, cooking shows.
Thanksgiving themed content all at our fingertips.
Yeah.
It's like technology has added another layer to the whole thing.
It's crazy how technology has become so intertwined with our Thanksgiving traditions.
It really has.
Yeah.
But before we get too caught up in the digital world, I think it's time to delve into some of the deeper questions surrounding Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
The ones that make us think about the meaning and the relevance of this holiday in our lives today.
That's a great lead-in to part 2 of our deep dive.
I'm ready when you are.
We'll be right back after this.
Welcome back. As we were saying before, technology's impact on Thanksgiving is just undeniable.
It is.
But let's maybe shift gears a little bit and dive into some of the more thought-provoking aspects of this holiday.
Yeah.
The article really encourages us to consider how we can make Thanksgiving more meaningful.
Yeah.
Both personally and as a society.
Yeah, I think what really resonated with me was this idea that Thanksgiving is a chance to reflect on our values and how they intersect with the holidays traditions we've talked about, like inclusivity, acknowledging the history of the land, even the economic impact of our choices.
Right.
It's a lot to unpack.
It is. It is. And it kind of brings up this question of how do we honor the past while also embracing this more nuanced understanding of Thanksgiving.
Right.
It's like we're navigating this tension between tradition and evolution.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it. Because on the one hand, we have these cherished rituals and stories that have been passed down through generations.
Exactly.
But on the other hand, there's this growing awareness that the traditional narrative doesn't really encompass the full spectrum of experiences, especially for Native Americans.
Exactly. And the challenge is, how do we find a way to honor both the historical significance of Thanksgiving and these diverse voices that enrich its meaning today?
Right.
It's not about getting rid of tradition. It's more about expanding it, making it more inclusive, more representative of the complexities of our history.
So how do we actually do that?
Right.
How do we move beyond simply acknowledging these different perspectives and actually incorporate them into our celebrations in a meaningful way?
Well, the article offers a few practical suggestions.
Okay.
One idea is to actually incorporate indigenous cultures and history into our celebrations.
Yeah.
This could be learning about Native American traditions, inviting indigenous speakers to share their stories.
Okay.
Maybe even exploring Native American cuisine.
I love that idea.
Yeah.
It's about actively seeking out those voices and experiences that have been historically marginalized, making them a real part of the Thanksgiving narrative.
It is. And it's not just about learning about these cultures, but also respecting and honoring them.
Yeah.
The article also mentions land acknowledgments as another way to incorporate inclusivity into Thanksgiving.
Could you give an example of a land acknowledgement?
Sure.
I think it would be helpful for our listeners to hear what that actually sounds like.
Absolutely. So a land acknowledgement could be something as simple as saying,
yeah,
before we begin our Thanksgiving meal,
okay,
I want to acknowledge that we are gathered on the traditional lands of the insert indigenous tribe name, and we honor their history and their continued presence in this place.
Right.
It's acknowledging that the land we call home has a rich and complex history that predates European colonization.
That's a beautiful way to start a meal.
It is.
And just this powerful reminder that we are all connected to the land and to each other.
I agree. It's important to remember this movement towards a more inclusive Thanksgiving. It's not about guilt or blame.
Right.
It's about understanding empathy and a willingness to learn and grow.
Right. It's recognizing that our understanding of history is always evolving. And as we learn more, we have this responsibility to incorporate that knowledge into our traditions and celebrations.
Exactly. And that engagement can take many forms. It could be as simple as having open and honest conversations with family and friends about the history of Thanksgiving and the different perspectives surrounding it. It could be like seeking out resources to learn more about indigenous cultures and histories.
Right.
Or it could be about actively incorporating elements of those cultures into our celebrations.
Yeah.
In a way that is both meaningful and respectful.
I think what's resonating with me is this idea that Thanksgiving can be this catalyst for growth and understanding, both personally and collectively.
Yes.
It's not just about the food and the festivities, but it's about using this holiday as an opportunity to reflect on our values, our history, our relationships with each other, and the land we inhabit.
That's a beautiful way to put it. And I think that's ultimately what makes Thanksgiving so compelling.
Yeah.
It's a holiday that, invites us to grapple with complex issues, to challenge our assumptions, and to embrace a more nuanced and inclusive understanding of our shared history and traditions.
Right.
And as we continue to evolve and learn, Thanksgiving has the potential to become an even more meaningful and unifying celebration for all Americans.
Speaking of evolving, I'm curious to hear your thoughts on other trends or shifts that we might see in Thanksgiving celebrations in the coming years.
Yeah, one trend that's gaining momentum is this emphasis on sustainability and ethical consumption.
Oh, interesting.
As people become more aware of the environmental and social impact of their choices, they're looking for ways to celebrate Thanksgiving in a more conscious and responsible way.
Okay, so we might see more people opting for locally sourced ingredients, plant-based dishes, or even reducing food waste as part of their Thanksgiving celebrations.
Absolutely. And this also ties in with the growing interest in supporting small businesses and local farmers.
Right.
So instead of relying on large corporations for their Thanksgiving feast, people are increasingly seeking out local producers and artisans.
Okay.
Recognizing the importance of supporting their communities and reducing their environmental footprint.
Yeah, it's like Thanksgiving is becoming a platform for people to express their values.
Yes.
Not just through gratitude and togetherness, but through their choices as consumers.
Exactly.
They're making conscious decisions about where their food comes from, how it's produced, and who benefits from their spending.
Exactly. And I think that's a really exciting development.
Yeah.
It shows that Thanksgiving is more than just a static holiday.
Right.
It's a dynamic reflection of our evolving values and priorities as a society.
Right. And speaking of evolution, we can't forget about the role of technology.
Of course not.
In shaping how we celebrate and experience Thanksgiving.
Absolutely. We touched on this earlier.
We did.
But I think it's worth diving a bit deeper.
Okay.
The way we connect, share experiences, even cook,
it's
all being influenced by technology.
It really is. And I think it's only going to become more prevalent.
Oh, for sure.
In the years to come.
Absolutely. Like, imagine a future where virtual reality allows families who are miles apart to share a Thanksgiving meal together.
Wow.
As if they were physically in the same room.
That would be amazing.
Bridging the gap between physical distance and emotional connection.
Yeah, that's really cool.
And think about, like, the possibilities for culinary innovation.
Yeah.
We're already seeing AI-powered cooking assistants.
Oh, yeah.
Helping people create these elaborate Thanksgiving feasts.
It's fascinating to think about how technology will continue to shape and redefine our Thanksgiving traditions in the future.
It is. It is. And it's a reminder that Thanksgiving, like life itself, is constantly evolving.
Right.
What matters most is that we approach this holiday with a sense of awareness, openness, and a willingness to adapt and grow.
I couldn't agree more. Well, it seems like we've covered a lot of ground in this deep dive.
I think so.
We've explored the history, the evolving traditions, the challenges, and the opportunities surrounding Thanksgiving.
We have, but I think there's one more crucial piece to this whole puzzle.
Okay. What's that?
The listener.
Oh, okay.
Because ultimately, the meaning of Thanksgiving is deeply personal and unique to each individual.
That's true. We can talk about all these trends and societal shifts.
Right.
But at the end of the day, it's up to each of us to decide how we want to celebrate Thanksgiving and what this holiday means to us.
And that brings us to the final part of our deep dive. So we've journeyed through the history of Thanksgiving, explored its traditions, and even taken a peek into its tech-driven future.
Yeah, it's been quite a ride.
But as we wrap up our deep dive, it's time to bring it all back to you, the listener.
The listener.
Because Thanksgiving, it's not just a historical event or a set of traditions, It's a lived experience. Shaped by our individual values and our own perspectives.
Yeah, and those perspectives, they're constantly evolving as we learn and grow.
Exactly. So I actually want to leave you with a final thought-provoking question.
Okay, hit me.
Given everything we've discussed today,
what does Thanksgiving mean to you in 2024?
Ooh, that's a good one.
What traditions will you uphold?
Yeah.
What new ones will you create? And how will you make your celebration a reflection of the values you hold dear?
It's like we're creating our own, personal Thanksgiving manifesto.
In a way, yeah. It's about taking ownership of this holiday and shaping it in a way that feels authentic and meaningful.
Right.
To you.
Right. Whether that means incorporating elements of indigenous culture,
Yeah.
or prioritizing sustainability, or simply focusing on quality time with loved ones.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's about finding those points of connection that resonate with your heart and your values, and recognizing that Thanksgiving, like life itself, is a journey of discovery and evolution.
Yeah, I love that. So as you gather around the table this year, remember that you're not just participating in a tradition, you're creating a new chapter.
Absolutely.
In this ever-evolving story of Thanksgiving.
It's your story to write.
I like that. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into Thanksgiving 2024.
It was a pleasure.
We hope we gave you some, food for thought.
Yes.
And inspired you to create a Thanksgiving celebration that's meaningful and memorable.
Absolutely.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Today is your lucky day. Today is the day that our $3 website works for you, paying you directly to your PayPal daily. Imagine $3 ongoing continuous payments to your PayPal account. Imagine falling asleep and waking up to $300 in your PayPal account. How would this make you feel? How could this help you? What bills could you pay? What kind of fun could you have? What does that retirement look like now? All for a one-time payment of $3. This website is DFY done for you, fully built and completely hosted, and never stops collecting payments for you. You have spent $3 on coffee on a regular, but that coffee won't help you create multiple streams of income. Click the link below.